Cool Libra. Job. Yes. I would definitely say the Swords is a suit that would be really actually well suited to the adjuster job. Not just for the insurance, but it's for that, cut to the truth. So whatever job that you have has that kind of thing and takes advantage of your knowledge and your good judgment. Yeah. Yeah, I think that this is something that could lead to something even better. But Cool Libra, I would definitely suggest that you take that job if you want it. But it looks like it would turn out pretty good for you. You're well suited for it.
So I've turned my mic off because it's definitely best I'm not on the microphone today.
No, you're entertaining. Go ahead. Get on the mic.
No, I don't want to.
Aw. Okay, so sorry about that, folks. Okay, Karen wants to know, will we win the case concerning my dad's will? Please and thank you. Well, let's see. Karen Guy's inheritance. Let's see what we can see here. It starts out with the Hermit, and the Hermit is about insight, and it's about wisdom too. So it does tell me that the court is going to decide wisely. There's just toxic dissatisfaction here, and it looks like it's going more than one way. But you're getting the assurance right off the hop that the judge is going to do things wisely. Now, let's see where you end up. Interesting. Okay, so I do think that you're going to get something. I don't think that it's as much as you anticipate. And I just say that because it seems a little of it is pouring out, but so I can't give you a definite yes on that. Yes, but you're not going to win as big as you think you would. Just seems like it's just being pulled in too many different directions. Anyhow, thank you for asking. Yeah. Who's next? Okay, and Joanne wants reading for the rest of the month, please. Okay, Joanne. Huh. You know, I worry about these two. Like you get in the middle, there's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of looking to the past. And reaching to the past and thinking about the good old days and that. And that's fine and dandy. But I worry that maybe you're playing when you should work and you may be rushing into things unplanned. So I think that maybe what the cards are saying that this is a good time for you to get your heads out of the clouds for a bit and look around to what's happening. You know, for the rest of April, just keep your eyes open because it feels to me like just things going the wrong way is something that you can really prevent. All you have to do is be exceptionally vigilant for the rest of the month. Okay. And next. Next we have Braveheart. And Braveheart wants to know, when will I get another apartment? Boy, howdy, Braveheart. Let's see. Another apartment for Braveheart. Interesting. Okay, sorry. I shouldn't have said it like that. Okay, so when I look at these two cards, it feels to me like what you're looking in an apartment, you might be looking in maybe too exclusive of a place or something, because when I look at this, these two cards are telling me that you might be looking at apartments that you really can't afford, but there is one out there for you, and there is the right one out there for you. And I'm looking at the Queen of Wands. When I see the Queen of Wands, that feels like a month. And so I would say in about a month, but with the caveat that you have to look at apartments that are reasonably accessible for you. Okay, so don't break the bank with it, but yes, you can find one within a month. Just have to lower your expectations just a little bit. Okay, and Margaret wants to know, will I be able to work the 2 agency job as a home aide health? Well, let's see. That's a good job. Okay, so Margaret as a home aid worker. Okay, I'm going to see what the rest of the cards have to say about that. Huh? Okay, so the very first thing the cards are saying is be careful not to take on more than you can handle. And there's a reminder that this isn't just you doing it alone. So don't think you have to carry everything. So there's that. So that warning about don't weigh yourself down. But it also says, this is something that you can keep up with. Just always look for equity between the workers. Don't try and carry more than your load, and don't do anybody else's work. But it looks like the team works well together. They might be a little smart alecky in that toward each other, but they seem to work well together. And this last one, the Nine of Pentacles, even though it's reversed, I get this feeling that it says that the Nine of Pentacles right side up talks about enjoying the fruits of your labor. And when it's reversed like this, it says that there is good potential here for you to end up in a position where you are enjoying the fruits of your labor. So it is very well aspected. You just have to be willing to say no sometimes and don't take anything too seriously. Okay. So Live Life wants to know about a new vehicle. When will I get another vehicle? Well, that's up to you, Live Life. I can look at the cards, but it's got to be you that's out there shopping around for it. So let's see what's out there for you. Tarot cards have to say about Live Life and a vehicle. Well, yeah. You've got all good cards here. You have all good cards. When will you get it? When will you get a new vehicle? Summer. So, summer. And you'll find one that you really love. And it's going to be affordable, but just barely. As all cars are. So 79 wants to know, what kind of relationship will I be in this year? Okay, you've been quiet long enough. It's spooky. Stop it.
You sure about that?
Yep.
Okay.
We're all adults here. Okay, so 79 wants to know, what kind of relationship will I be in this year?
And I'm the sailor that never went to sea.
Yep. In the Navy.
They want you. They want you. They want you.
But. Ooh. What kind of relationship will I be in this year? You do have the Ace of Cups, which is a really good card. So it is there is a lot of love there, but I get a feeling that that this might be somebody that there are some girls that you have to take out to nice restaurants, and I think this is that kind of a girl. So you are going to find somebody that you're madly in love with, but she is going to be a bit of costly. Well worth it, of course. We all are. Okay. And speak knowledge. Oh, that's a dangerous question, speak knowledge. Is there anything that tarot wants me to know? So, cards, tell speak knowledge what you want them to know. All right. Well, you asked, what the cards are saying, that they are saying that this is a time in your life to think about the future. So that they want you to start planning ahead, planning and saving, etc. They're also saying that right now you're a little bit confused. It's kind of like there's a lot of options in front of you and you're not sure which one to take. If you sat down and really sorted them all out and looked at them individually instead of looking at as a whole group, you would come up with you would come up with your focus. But right now you do need to focus. You do need to think about the future, and you do need to be willing to step up and compete. Don't be afraid to jump into the fray. Okay.
I have no idea which one you're on.
I'm at Speak Knowledge. No, that wasn't it. I'm at Cindy C. Hi, how will my golf game be next weekend? Oh my goodness.
Bring extra balls.
I was gonna say bring an umbrella.
To carry the extra balls. Slice, slice, slice. There wouldn't happen to be a cornfield next to the golf course, would there?
More likely a condo.
Do you slide those over?
Oh, yes. Okay, so you win. And I'm wondering if there's two different classes or two different something, because you win once, you win twice, and this shows that there's somebody who usually wins more than you that's a bit jealous. So I hope that's all good news. I'd be going to win enough to make people jealous. And the cards don't see rain, so.
All right, next we have Starfall, who needs to know what she needs to know.
Oh.
By the way, Starfall, a reading for the rest of the month, that's considered a general reading, and we do prefer that you ask actual questions here.
What does Starfall need to know right now? Ooh, the cards are kind of jumping out. Okay, so Starfall, what you need to know right now is to sort out who loves you and who doesn't. Because it seems like you might be losing track of who's really in your court and on your side, and you do have a good support group here. And it's just sometimes you choose the wrong one. So this time around, if somebody isn't giving you as much as you're giving them, drop them. Stick to the ones who love you.
Next we have SR. Can I ask if my daughter is thinking of resolving issues we have since we're not in contact? That's a tough one there, SR. You want us to tell you what somebody else is thinking. That's a tough one.
Yeah, but it is her daughter. So
no, I realize that, but more often than not, what comes through is the queerant's fantasy.
Yes.
And fears and worries and hopes and dreams.
Yep. You're right. Oh, yeah. And I know that you're waiting, and when holidays come up, and birthdays and the milestones and stuff, you keep hoping. You are waiting, but this card right here says you're going to be waiting and waiting and waiting. That's the trouble with kids sometimes. They just don't realize how their actions impact parents. And I wish that it was different, but that's the way it is.
Okay, so I missed a bus, and it took me an hour and a half to walk to school. They should have built the school closer. And made fewer stops in between. Same difference.
Yeah.
Well, that one knife shock looked really interesting. Brother Chris, how will the upcoming garage sale go on the 27th? The weather looks to be nice.
Ooh, awesome. Who doesn't like a $1 garage sale?
Ann Peterson, you type a question.
And you put a question mark there.
Yeah, so I'm going to see that it's a question.
Oh. So the general answer here is you're going to do good. You're going to make your mark. You're going to make as much as you want. But then there's this. And this worries me because it's like I'm seeing a thief around you. And so I'm worried about what they call a quick change artist. It'll, start saying, well, here's a 10 and give me 2 5s. No, wait a second. Give me a 5 and 3 1s or something like that. Well, they'll get you confused while money's changing hands back and forth to make sure that they get more in their hands. That's called fast change artist.
There's another version of that for garage sales, which is that the buyer keeps bundling and bundling and bundling and bundling, and let's add this too, and let's add this too, and let's add this too, and you get lost in all that bundling, and you end up selling it for a much lower price than you want it to. When you separate the pieces, you might end up with a third of what you were asking for when you combine it all together.
Yeah, but there is a little bit of thievery around there to be careful about. Keep your most valuable items close by. And do not leave your till unmanned. Okay. But should do well.
And next we have Patricia, who wants to hear from her guides. They're talking to you, Patty. Why don't you listen?
Okay.
They can slapping me around, so they're slapping me around. I guarantee you they're slapping you around.
Oh, I think they're just looking for her to make up her mind and stay in one place.
Hey, at least she hasn't gone back to where she came from. She said, I'm going west and I'm staying there.
Okay. So, first and foremost, you got the 5 of Swords. And that's nasty people. That's people who are being nasty for the sake of being nasty. And I think that this is talking about somebody in your inner circle. And I almost feel like that might even be your mother, because you've got somebody that just has a way of turning things around. So it really undermines your confidence. And that's something that you just have to put up your wall, go no contact, or as minimal contact as possible. But people who lie and gossip and are generally mean are of no use to you. Okay. And the rest of the things that your guides want you to know is that you do have a new opportunity coming. So just settle down, be calm, and you do have a good summer here. These are 2 very good cards. So I think you're going to find that wishes come true a little bit better over the summer. But again, whoever's, mean people, toxic people, gossips, stay away from them. Keep them as far away from you as you can. They ruin you.
And next we have Haunting Live, who wants to know how this Friday's vendor marketplace will go.
Okay.
Oh, vendor market, sorry, not marketplace.
The vendor market. Okay.
Well, it's good they called you.
Yeah, it's nice to be wanted. Okay. It seems that you have 2 kinds of people there, and you know it. You know it because, being a light-skinned indigenous person, you do get the people who will tell you that you are, what was it called? Culture?
I have no idea what you're trying to say, so I can't answer that.
Yeah, well...
Cultural appropriation?
Yes. The people are telling you cultural misappropriation. But there are equally as many people who absolutely love you. So, of course, you know who you should focus on, right? But overall, the market is going to go good. You'll leave feeling good about yourself and the products you sell.
Perfect. That's awesome.
Yep.
New love. What are P's feelings for me? Well, new love, you better go ask them because we're not going to tell you.
All right.
Hi, Sally, and this is from Suzanne. Hi, Sally, can you tell me about my new friend? This is such a nice connection, and she's kind, or he.
Okay, so it is starting out good. I see that with the magician. So it seems like he's feeling a need right now. But the cards are saying it really isn't going to go very far. You know, this is probably a friendship that will last through the summer, but it does have an expiry date to it. Okay. Enjoy it while it lasts.
I'm being told I have to expand on new love. So, new love, the reason that we're not going to tell you what P's feelings are for you is because it's none of your business for you to know what he thinks or what he feels. You can ask him and he can tell you, and that's where it ends. If you are afraid to ask him, that tells me that you are too immature for this relationship or any other. I hope that clears things up, folks.
Okay. Hi, Sally. Do you see Jesse and I getting back together? Oh, God, for your own sake, I hope not. I'll ask, though.
Unless he's your baby daddy, why? And even then, why?
Okay, well, the cards say yes.
All right, well.
Yeah, it looks good, surprisingly enough.
But ask yourself, why?
Yeah. You know, I always talk about the shoe that fits, that pinches your feet.
Christina still loves him. That's a good reason.
Well, yeah, you're getting back together with him.
Just to remind you all, cheaters cheat.
Yeah. It's just their thing. Ooh, look what time it is.
Is it that time?
It's that time, folks.
And we're back once again for another edition of Pick a Card. This time for the week starting April 15th, 2024. Here we go.
Hi, folks. And which card will you pick today? Will you pick card number 1? Will you pick card number 2? Or will you pick card number 3? So look at all the cards, see which ones resonates with you. Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Did you pick tarot card number 1? Well, then your tarot card for the week is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is about planning for the future. The Hanged Man is about giving a little today to get more tomorrow. So it is about being more in the planning than the doing stage. And that is what your week's going to be like. Yeah, this is a good time to think and plan for the future. You know, there's time to plan, there's time to do, and this week is a time to do for you. Also know that the favors that you have done for other people will be recognized, and you know that the good, your good deeds will come back to you in a pleasant way this week. So it just feels, yeah, it's not a really eventful week, but it is one where you have to start thinking about your future. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your tarot card for this week is Strength Reversed. Now, right side up, Strength talks about having confidence, not just physical strength, but also the emotional strength to embrace the situation, to walk forward into a situation with confidence and make it your own. Just like this woman has walked up to a wild lion and just put her hand in its mouth because she was confident he would let her do it. She was able to do it. So this week, if you have confidence, then you will be able to accomplish a lot. When you have the strength reversed, it tells me that you might find that certain individuals or certain situations will work to undermine your confidence. And in this week in particular, make sure that you don't lose your confidence. So even if you're not sure about a situation, stiff upper lip, pull back your shoulders, and go in there like you know what you're doing. Did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, then your tarot card for this week is the High Priestess. Oh my goodness, it's been major arcana cards for everybody this week. And with the High Priestess, she knows stuff that other people don't. And so this week, it looks like you're the one who holds the secrets. This week, you're the one that's in the know. And so this is a week for you to, rely on your own knowledge and your own experience. And it's also a week to know to keep your secrets. Keep your secrets secret. You might find that you have prophetic dreams this week because the High Priestess has also got a whole lot of psychic energies to her. So wherever you are, card number 3, wherever you are psychically, you will find that your psychic energies are exceptionally high this week. Okay. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again next week.
And we're back to our regular scheduled programming.
Oh, hi. And our next reader is Anna Peterson. And she wants to know...
Anne, not Anna.
Anne. Sorry. Anne with an E.
And Anne wants to know about the week ahead.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable.
But Nafsha, I'm curious, do you not plan to working past April? Because a career reading for 2 weeks is a really weird question.
Yeah. Okay, so this week starts on a high note. You're offered an opportunity, and it's a good one. And this card right here says that situation can change fast. So when you're offered something good, make sure you get it in writing. Make sure you get that nailed down as quickly as possible, because your luck is really good at the beginning of the week, but it's not so good at the end of the week. So make sure that you grab on to whatever you're offered at the beginning of the week. Okay.
All right. Well, let's look at Banafsha's career and see what she needs to know about that. We'll just ignore the rest of the question there, the rest of April part.
Oh, well, yeah. Come on. Your career hopefully will last longer than just April.
Well, unless it's one of those careers where you're hoping it's over as quickly as possible. Because somebody wants their corner back.
Oh. All right.
Uh-oh, my barley beverage is out.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay, well, Now, Banafsha, I have your reading for your career, but I wanted to make a comment on Anne before I let everything go. It says, I'm starting a new job, but questioning it. The way that reading was set up, one thing you should do is when you start the job on Monday, make sure that you have a job description. You know, everything that you were promised, make sure you have it in writing on Monday, because it just feels like, you know, energy is really good on Monday, but it's crappy on Friday. So, you know, strike while the iron is hot. And now, while we're on career talk, we'll talk about Banafsha's career. And with Banafsha's career, it's like you have this thing in the middle where I know that you're a support person, and it does say, and it feels like they may be saying, well, we don't have so much extra for support people. They're pleading poverty. And so in a lot of ways, there's certain opportunities that you feel that you're shut out of right now. But having said that, when I look at the cards on either side, it looks like you have strength on your side, you have power. It means that you're well regarded there. You do your job confidently, and you don't need a lot of instructions or supervision, and they like that. And then it does look like stick it out for about 5 months, and then look for an offer to come down your way to kind of move a little bit up, one rung up the ladder. So keep your confidence, and it says about 5 months. So that's, yeah, that might be the rest of a probation period or something like that. So don't worry that they don't say much to you before that, because you're still kind of on a probationary period. Okay. And then Suzanne, who complimented my bracelets. Suzanne made me these bracelets, guys. And I really love them. I love the weight of them, and I love the energies of them.
Put them underneath the camera so people can actually see them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can keep them on your wrist.
Yes, they're easy to come on. They're easy to come off. There's something called Phoenix Chrysocolla.
Cool.
Yeah. So now we are looking at Suzanne got another job.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Hopefully you'll keep this one.
Yes. Remember, if the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, it's because that's where the septic tank is. Okay. Suzanne's new job. Well, it is a change. It's a good change. All right, so there's potential there, but it seems like pay-wise are slow to make pay increases. That's the only bad thing I could say about this company. The one thing they're looking for in employees above everything else is stability, is reliability. So if they think that you're not going to be there next year, they're not going to offer you a whole lot. They want somebody that's going to be there for the endurance. Okay.
So congratulations. I hope things work out for you on that. And part-time job. Ooh, whoop-de-doo, big deal. The agency I work we have mostly part-timers, and if you want to, you can work 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week. There's no end in hours for what we do. The full-timers actually make less money because they are salaried and they have a 40-hour work week or something along those lines, and they can't go beyond that, regardless of whether the agency needs to fill a hole somewhere.
Okay, so
Sarah B. Will I pass the last exam? Yes, you will, with time to spare, which is a good time for you to take the time to go over everything. I don't want you to second guess yourself by any means, but I want to got to make sure that you didn't accidentally write 8 instead of 9. Those kind of things, right? To make sure that you've got, if it's English, definitely make sure your grammar's right, that you didn't miss any commas, periods, semicolons, or whatever. So that part, make sure you get in all the details. Look at all the little details. Make sure that those all add up. If you happen to come across something where you go, oh, wait a minute, this is wrong. This isn't like this at all. Obviously, fix it. But if you're sitting there looking at a question going, oh, did I answer that right? Yeah, you did. Let's see what the cards say.
Oh, okay. Okay. You got all the knowledge. You got all the knowledge. He's right about everything. Be careful, because it says that you might rush through it. And read the questions carefully. So they give you the time. Make sure you read the questions carefully and read them twice before you answer. Because it looks like this, if you hurry like this, you're going to miss 5 questions that you already knew. And that'll make you feel pretty dumb. So read the questions twice. Make sure you understand them before you answer them.
You know it, so that's not the problem.
No,
You just
it's all
got to
there.
make sure that you're giving them the answer they're looking for. And if you don't read the question right, there's a good chance that that's not going to happen.
Okay, and Patty C. from the Georgia contingency.
Oh, wants to hear from her sister Betty.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about Betty today. Okay, so let's see where Betty's at. Okay, so she's the one holding Hillary. So there's that. Diana's beside her. Al's still there. I can't, I think Barbie's still missing. Okay.
There you go, Patty.
There you go.
All right. Hello, Belk.
Okay.
Should I choose Dr. Rahim or Dr. Kadir? Because they are both very powerful. Choose for what? To operate on you, to teach you, to marry you? Because they're both very powerful is kind of a weird thing to say if you're looking for a doctor.
Yeah. So
I
let's,
want a qualified doctor. I don't care how powerful he is. Of course, if you're looking to marry a doctor, that's a different story. Then you probably want to go with somebody powerful. But obviously, at that point, you're not marrying for love anyway.
okay, Belk, and I'm just going to see what the cards have to tell you about what's on your mind. Okay, so what the cards say. The very first thing they say is about the insight being within you. So I think that between these two, I think you might know certain things about the doctors, about their backgrounds, maybe a little bit about skeletons in their closet. Because this is kind of saying, you know which one's the best, you know which one you should choose, but it's not the one you want to choose. The good news is that either will do well for you. Yeah. Right here it says, and you've got these you've got these major arcana cards, and it says you basically cannot make a wrong choice. They're both good choices. If you can't make up your mind, flip a coin. And whatever path you're on, because like you said, are you looking to go to medical school or getting a mentor or something? Just because that's what it feels like. You've got really powerful cards here. Yeah.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah.
But regardless of who you pick.
Yeah. I mean, that last card, the Fool, is such a powerful, positive card that I actually have it tattooed on my arm from ear to ear. Okay.
Ann Peterson, who we've read earlier.
Oh, I answered that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. She said she was having problems
her
with
primary
trying-
trainer. She makes me very uneasy. She's got ice cold personality. And don't take that personally. It's not about you. It's about her and what she's going through in her own life.
Yeah, and she
Or,
puts
or hit, yeah, just learn the tasks that she's teaching you, and forget about any kind of
personal stuff.
personal
It's,
stuff. Yeah,
it's not her thing.
Yeah, she doesn't know you, so there's that camaraderie isn't there yet to start with, and she's got so much shit going on that she's probably just going, "Oh fuck, I gotta train another one."
Yeah. So just
Suck it up.
respect her wishes, respect what she says, and yeah, respect her experience, and you'll do just fine.
Yeah, definitely do not get on her bad side.
Yeah, don't be trying to be overly friendly.
Because if she's training you, that means they trust her.
Yep. Let's go along with the program. If she's cold, she's cold.
Yeah.
You're not married to her. You don't have to have tea with her.
All right. Sohaila. Wow, that's a really nice name. I like that.
Beautiful.
Sohaila wants to know if she's going to open a business this year, or he. Sorry, guys.
Well, I opened my own business this year. Oh my goodness, that's pretty exciting possibility, isn't it? That is a really good card to start out with. The Nine of Cups, and often this is he is described as being a merchant. Just saying, but it's also known as a wish card. And it talks about being acquiring everything you need and being in this sort of cat that ain't the canary kind of position of self-satisfaction. So the answer to that is yes. There is a potential to do very well. Okay, and you've got the Six of Coins, but it was the Six of Coins, and especially as business advice, it's saying be wise as far as how you distribute your funds. And I know this, if you own a business, people will assume you're twice as rich as you actually are, and they will automatically ask for more than they should. So be careful and be very judicious about how you distribute your funds. Weigh them out weigh your shekels up carefully. And then you have the Four of Wands, but it's the Four of Wands reversed. And right side up, it would talk about community coming together and working together and the like. But here it's upside down. And so that tells me that maybe you shouldn't trust some of your fellow shopkeepers. It doesn't look like you've come into it doesn't look like they're exactly a cooperative group. But you yourself will do just fine. Okay.
Yeah, just remember when it comes to other shopkeepers, you're the competition. Even if you're not selling the same stuff they are, you're still the competition. Because your store being open means that the potential customer might not go into their business because they went into yours, and their spending dollars are limited regardless.
Okay, and this is a pretty exciting week, folks. I'm glad that I have a few minutes at the end of the show, because as we know, this week the Trump trial starts.
Woo!
And it's for the most titillating one.
Oh, just to
the
clarify,
porn star one.
Just to clarify, that's not a woohoo regarding whether Trump is guilty or not. That's a woohoo because it's amazing entertainment for us Canadians. Although we still have one hand on the passport.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case.
And no, we would not be flying the friendly scares, the friendly airlines of Canada, because.
Okay, so let's see how the court case is going. I guess it starts with the jury selection.
Air Canada knows what they did.
Okay, so
jury selection? We're doing that?
yeah. So
okay.
See,
Jury selection. All right.
let's see how it goes this week. Jury selection.
They're all stars. Oh,
Okay, so
that's good.
they do manage to pick 10. And there's 3 more that are
Alternates?
well, they can just say I don't want that one and I don't want that one. So there's 3 that are kicked out that way. But they managed to come up with the first 10. That's got to just be Monday. So let's see what else we got there. Just not enough there, folks.
Hey, KV. We'll get to your questions after, all right?
Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to do a whole spread.
Mahalo. Is that Hawaiian?
Huh?
Is Mahalo Levian a Hawaiian? Levian? It's those barley beverages, folks.
Okay.
I hope you got yours.
All right. So this week, well, they do manage to complete their task at the end of it and get the jury selection. It actually looks that I don't know, maybe they gagged the guy. I don't know, because it looks like this week goes fairly smoothly, but it's like in the hands of the courts and the judges and the higher ups. So they've got, it looks like they've got a pretty good leash on the Dawn this week, but let's see how it goes after that. Dang, they keep him quiet. Wow. Oy. All right, so. When I look at this, first off, it does not look like I don't think he's going to testify. It's better off that he doesn't. But I really see at the end of it all that he is going to be punished. I don't. If the tower was right side up, I'd say he's going to jail. But it's upside down, so it's more of a slap in the wrist kind of thing, which I thought he was going to get. And yeah, I still think he's going to get more of an ankle bracelet and have his movements monitored. They may even take his passport. They should have taken it a long time ago. Okay, so it goes along. I think that, I think we got maybe, it looks like about 2 weeks. Doesn't take that long. Okay. So it's not the one that puts him in jail, but it does take a bite out of it. Okay.
Well, we have one more question from KV. What would Spirit like me to know? If anything. I think mahalo is thank you. Oh, that's why
nice.
It says thank you in brackets. And I'm telling you, folks, it's that barley.
Okay.
Not the hops. No, the barley.
Okay. Need to break this up for YouTube. Okay, so I think she meant the reading. Okay.
Yeah, I know what she meant.
So KV, let's see. What does Spirit want KV to know? Wow. Spirit says that it seems like you're right on the precipice of something big, maybe finishing school or something like that. And I just say that because it seems like you've gotten yourself in a position where you're ready to accept a certain opportunity. And here you are grasping onto it. So whatever you've been working for, whatever you've been studying for, you are going to achieve that. And as you should, because this is something you work for. This isn't luck or chance. Yeah, all wands. yeah, this is a time for you to have confidence in yourself and accept the opportunities that are offered to you and just run with them. You're capable, and that's exactly what you should be doing. So keep your confidence and keep moving ahead. You got something good to hang on to. If I have any plastic surgery, will it be successful? Lord, I never suggest anybody have plastic surgery.
But some people need to.
Yeah, I understand. Yes, I
You know, there's
understand.
the optional stuff, and there's the stuff that lets you function again.
This is
You
true.
know, how many
Yeah,
botched have we seen? We've had to fix in those.
it's because people can't breathe.
Yeah, so
Well, let's see. Let me just see what the cards have to say. I'm seeing if one just comes flying out, and it just doesn't seem to be doing it. So here we go. Sarita's plastic surgery. Let's see what the cards have to say about it. They're saying you're confused. You're looking at the wrong thing here. So you should be a little bit, you should have a woman in the mirror or a man in the mirror moment and really ask yourself, why do I want this? Why do I need this? Because you really haven't sorted that out in your own mind. And I'm afraid it's not going to bring you what you're looking for. I don't know what you're looking for with this, but I don't think it's there. You know, spirits, you don't need the plastic surgery. I just don't see, I see you in a good spot here. So I see you ending up in a good spot. But I just want you to be really clear on the plastic surgery. Just because the surgery itself just doesn't have good energies to it, even though I see you going to a very good place.
KV, aloha. Going back to Sarita, I got some interesting things there that I picked up. One was plastic surgery is not going to give you the self-confidence that you're looking for. And if you're looking to have plastic surgery to bring you out of your shell, no, because at that point, once the surgery is done and all the scars are healed and everything like that, you're going to start nitpicking on the little itty bitty piece you don't like. And it's just going to be counterproductive. I kind of see you doing this for self-confidence, not for body image, but for self-confidence. And I think you're going about that the wrong way.
Yeah, you've got a lot more going on for yourself than you realize.
Leave the boob jobs for the old women whose boobs are sagging.
Oh, okay. So thank you for tuning in, everybody. Anyone who would like a reading with me, I do readings online, and they are just as good as the ones in person.
They're actually better because I'm not here.
Oh, honey, you make the show. Okay. So anyhow, anybody that wants a reading from me online, you can send me an email to info@sallydiane.com, and we'll get together and set up an online reading for you. Or if you're coming to Stratford, you can see me in person at the spa near the tracks. Just give them a call at 519-272-1293. And everybody have a great week. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.